everybody, it's me. Oh golly, I'm back from my vacation. Last time I made a video, I said I was going to make more videos, but it's been really, I mean, it really is crazy in my life. The whole moving and we're still working on the house. We have 2 weeks left before we need to be in our other location, and even then that will be in temporary housing. But we're still digging out and making choices on carpeting and painting and, you know, that kind of stuff, fixing up the house for rental. So obviously it's not the greatest time in my life to try to do new things, but I feel like, especially where my health or my food or my lifestyle is concerned, there is no day but today, let's face it. Will it be easier in 3 weeks when Steve's gone from the house every day and I can just have my own space and mental time again? Yes, it will be easier for me to focus on Sally, focus on pumping iron, focus on food. But having just come back from a holiday that was in a very hot area of the country, Santa Fe, New Mexico, which was wonderful, but very hot. I swelled, my clothes didn't feel comfortable, made me very crabby. We also ate out a lot, which is fine, but not really for me. Even though my daughter and son-in-law eat mostly vegetarian and vegan-ish, more vegetarian, they do like cheese. We did eat out a bit, and so that's always complicated with food and things. Walked a lot, but not as much as I would have perhaps if I was in a cooler climate. So, having said all that, I'm back. I'm making a quick video to let you know what my plans are kind of generally for the next months ahead. Okay, so I trotted out my Pound of Cure book on my my little Kindle thing, trying to read it again, reread it, or refresh my mind again last night as I went to bed, because I was determined when I got back off that plane, which is nothing like travel, and we even before we get out of this house and all the movement crap is behind me, I'm really ready to eat lean and clean and green. Not that I don't mostly do that, but you can get really slippery on some things, especially you get used to the sweet carbs again, or a little bit of sweet, or a little bit of that, or a little bit of wine, none of which is anything that I need. That's all sugar. So I'm starting again. God help me, I'm starting again. And it's because I really want to lose, you know, 10 or 15 pounds. I mean, regain is normative, I get it, it's fine. And I've had some family, you know, say nice things like, well, you know, now you've gone from looking like, you know, an emaciated stick, basically, to someone a little more on the voluptuous side. I said, you know what? I get that. I totally get it. I don't mind that I'm a little fuller. I mind that I haven't kept my tone up by pumping, and you know, so things have gone south more than I want them to go south. And I may not be able to do any more than I can do, but that's all any of us can do, is what we can, and hope for the results. So, starting back on Pound of Cure, not going to invent anything new and thrilling. I've still got my spirulini thing, my spiralizer. We're going to have zucchini. I haven't eaten pasta since I got the spiralizer. Actually, I haven't eaten pasta since I stopped eating pasta, but you know, even when I start to ribbon my zucchini or whatever with even a potato peeler, I haven't had pasta since then. So spirulini things coming out tonight. Going to do a couple of zucchini and throw some homemade tomato sauce on it. That kind of thing. Nothing new and thrilling. I'm kind of into, although this might not be too great, the vinegar thing, but I think vinegar's okay. Generally, you know, thin sliced cukes and on the mandolin, and thin sliced Vidalia onions layered with some tomatoes if I have them, some vinegar, you know, I use white balsamic vinegar on them, but you could just use vinegar and just a tad of, I know you're not supposed to eat sugar, but whatever. Alright, so that kind of stuff. I'll just have things, and I'll just eat my usual salad and my lentils, and go on from there. Hoping to see that I can at least try to do, I'm going to give myself a goal of being 80% on task. I'm going to try for 100, but for 2 weeks with all the strain of everything happening, I'm going to push for feeling really good about doing a good 3/4, holding the line at 3/4 and no less than 3/4, hopefully more, of good choices. And hopefully when I'm moved, it'll all be It'll all be much easier, and I'll be able to exercise. I feel like I don't have any way to exercise. It's too hot to go out and walk. I don't have my bicycle. I live in a hilly area. I mean, excuses. I don't have a gym membership. All I have is my body pump DVDs, and that I am going to do. I had started doing them last week and just loved it. I really, really loved it. But did it hurt? Yeah, it hurt. It hurt because I'm that out of shape. But I feel motivated. I went out with my daughter when we were at the very last day or two, and I said, you know, I'm dying of the heat here. I don't have anything that breathes that I can fit in. Because if it don't stretch, it ain't comfortable. And if it does stretch, there's not very much cotton in it. So we went out to Ross's, and I, you know, even though it was hard for me to buy a couple of pieces that said large or easily said medium, I even got one thing that said it was small. I may not be as teeny as I once was, but it's okay. She says, Mom, you look normal. I said, thank you. Thank you, I look normal. So that's where I'm at. Almost 6 years out. 6 years out this November. Here you want the update. 6 years out this November. 58 the last week of October. So yeah, you know, and of course I will just, let's see how far I'm in. 6 minutes in, 6 and something or other, 6:13. Okay. And then I'll just give you my quick little update on my the business that I started, which I told y'all about I was going to do. I got off to a pretty good start, although you know that my mind is like pulled 1,000 directions right now. But I wanted the products for myself, and I wanted the best deal on them I could get, and that's why I signed up. Plus, I believed that they're really good products. I believed in the people that I knew believed in them. And they are really good products. I have to say, it's almost a month now of using this on my skin, and my skin has never felt so good. I know you can't tell from this, it's grainy, and I won't even bother with trying to prove anything to anybody. I just wanted to say I'm using it, I love it, I feel really a lot, and I've never felt this way about any line that I've used, that it's like, where is it, I've got to use it on my face. So, I'm still carrying on with that. I have about 3 people who signed on to get some products to try out. The 60-day empty bottle guarantee is in the house. They get free shipping and 10% off anything they buy. And they can do that as long as they like. They can return the bottles in 2 months and say, hey, this didn't work as much as I thought. Give me my money back. So, you know what? I feel confident that 3 people have put their trust in in me. They put their trust in me and my belief in what this product line can do for your skin. So, that's where I sit. It doesn't make me a superstar, but it's a place for me to get started from, and then as I get into Williamsburg, and I'm going to start putting my little things back on Facebook, just my little blip once a day, and just, you know, let it, I got to float along for a little bit. I got to float along, but once I get resettled, everything will be going. But if anybody's interested in anything, I can send you a little, you know, sample thing. We don't have samples, but if you're really interested, talk to me about the possibilities, and then I'll see what I can't do to get you the very best deal possible. And if nothing else, I might be able to get some, the scrub and the little, they call it something, it's a scrub, and something else I can maybe mail you in the mail. But I might not be able to do that for the next 2 weeks, so give me a break. But anybody's remotely interested in asking me questions, I will do some before and after. I don't have a thing on my face. I don't have a thing on my face. Now I know, and I've covered it the whole time I was in Santa Fe, but honestly, I know you can still see there's a little discoloration in my skin, but you know, I think for a month, it's amazing. It's amazingly better, and the tone of my skin is amazingly better. So much for my Rodan and Feels business, which I'll share with you as I go along through my day, and later on I'll do some product things for you. I'll just show you me washing my face or something. What the heck? Well, you've seen everything else. You've seen me make fake artificial breast implants to see what size I wanted to be when I went to the doctor in Mexico. So anyway, that's it. You know, that video's gotten a lot of hits. Not amazing what a little Ziploc bag and some rice can do, isn't it? Anyway, I will see you guys when I see you, hopefully sooner than later, back on track, ready to eat Pound a Cure. If you don't know about Pound a Cure, Google it. It's great. It's all about eating so many vegetables and unlimited vegetables and fruit, at least a pound a day of vegetables, that you don't have room to want to eat any crap. And it sort of changes your whole body chemistry and boosts your metabolism, reorient your metabolism. It was written by a man who does gastric bypass surgery, but also says this helps people that can't get that, or weight loss surgery, that this will reshift your metabolism much the same way. And you just basically take everything out of your diet, and you slowly, once you've, basically you're eating vegetables and fruit and some protein, then once you add things back in a bit at a time, you can say, my weight is where I want it to be, and if I added in this bit of dairy, it stayed fine for me, keep dairy. If you can add in wheat products, and you're fine with that, keep your wheat. I know, wheat, as much as I enjoy it, is not my best friend. So, it's a way to reorient your eating, and there's some videos I have on Pound to Cure when I did it last summer, and it was great. I felt like a new person. So anyway, here I am doing it again. You guys take care. I will see you when I see you, hopefully soon. Bye.